Am I the asshole for getting my daughter a hotel room entirely for herself after her stepsisters made her sleep on the floor? 2 weeks ago, my dad passed away. My wife, Candace, our 16-year-old daughter, Shiloh, and Shiloh's stepsisters, aged 19 and 17, traveled to my hometown for the funeral. After the service, we checked into 2 hotel rooms, one for Candace and me, and one for the girls. That night, around 11 o'clock, I received a phone call from Shiloh. She was crying, sounding distressed, and like she was in an argument with her stepsisters. When I asked what was wrong, she explained that her stepsisters insisted she sleep on the floor, despite there being a large bed in their room that could comfortably accommodate all 3 of them. Confused, I asked why they would want that, but Shiloh didn't really know. Concerned, I went to their room to discuss the situations. My stepdaughters were talkative, but they struggled to provide a clear explanation for their insistence that Shiloh sleep on the floor. They simply shrugged and said, "It's better this way. We're more comfortable this way." I couldn't let this go on, so I told Shiloh to grab her things, and one of my stepdaughters asked where we were going. I informed her that I was booking a hotel room for Shiloh. Both girls looked upset, but they didn't say anything. I suspected they called their mom, because when I returned, she was awake, and immediately began to argue with me about giving Shiloh a room all to herself. I explained my reasoning, but she insisted that I had wasted money and that Shiloh could just suck it up for one night on the floor. I pointed out how unreasonable that sounded, and things escalated. She accused me of playing favorites, suggesting that by giving our daughter her own room, I was showing a bias against my stepdaughters, who had to share. Once we got home, Candace continued to bring it up, insisting that I mishandled the situation. She mentioned how upset my stepdaughters were, noting their silence toward me since the incident. For some clarification, Candace was actually the one who booked the room for all 3 girls, hoping to avoid any drama and save money. She handled the hotel reservations because I was emotionally overwhelmed at the time. Also, it's important to note that Candace didn't expect Shiloh to sleep on the floor. Her intention was for all 3 girls to share the bed. Lastly, for those who are criticizing me for giving my daughter her name, please understand, her mother chose that name before she passed away, so it's a significant part of her memory. I've known my stepdaughters since they were little. We're family. Candace is a stay-at-home mom, and I provide her full access to our finances. We had discussed these matters in depth beforehand, so I thought I was handling everything appropriately.